McNeil's.
Welcome back to the McNeil's.
Welcome to our weekend vlog. The girls and I are going sledding. It is about 5 degrees outside. Tiggy started rolling a snowman back there because of the fact that it is so warm out that the snow is actually packable. We've got a bit of a hike ahead of us, so we're going to gather up our stuff here and head off for some sledding with Tiggy's friends. We're going to start the sledding right here in front of the house.
That was lame.
It is so bright out here. It's beautiful. The girls have a game of snowball tag going. It's not always pleasant though. Uh-oh. They might be worn out by the time that we get over there. We're attempting to put snow down our shirt to cool down. That's an interesting idea. Are you putting snow down your shirt? So here in Alberta we hit this interesting stage where it's too hot to actually wear snow clothes, but as you can see there is a lot of snow around, and that is called spring or a major chinook.
Or just swinter.
Sprinter.
Yeah, sprinter.
That combination of
Winter.
spring and winter.
Winter.
We're headed down. Oh boy.
Now you go down that long.
That was a bad turn. All right, we're gonna do the jumps. You ready? And go. She mostly missed them. It's rather windy on the top of the sledding hill, so I'm doing loops around the bottom. This path goes around the whole thing. So I'm just doing laps while the girls are up there sledding and having a blast. There aren't any other mums here today, so it's just me. And so I just thought that I would try and get some steps in. It's so nice to be out, and it's so glorious for it to feel like spring. The week ahead is supposed to be fantastic. We've transferred to the playground and playing grounders. This is how you don't get tagged, apparently. Just a couple of minutes and Addy and I are headed home. I don't know what Tiggy is doing, but it is getting a little cooler and I still have a few things to get done before we face the week tomorrow. I like to have enough time to get organized and have things planned out so that everything is ready to go and not a mad rush in the morning.
I'm planning when I will grow up.
All the things you're going to do when you grow up. Addy and I left because it's time for us to get home. She's going to have a what? What are you going to do when you get home? Thinking. Tiggy is still over there with her friends. She should be headed home pretty soon, but it was a beautiful day. I'm glad we got out. Do you remember what you're going to do? Bubble bath!
Can I bring pots and pans into the tub?
Your play ones, sure. While Addy's in the tub, I am working on some sourdough crackers. Mr. Cato's over here working on a speech that he has to do for school. He's written the thing out a couple of times and now he's finding all the pauses. I'm going to try making sourdough crackers, which I've never made before, but I was watching somebody else and they made sourdough crackers and they make it look absolutely easy and super fantastic to eat. So we're gonna give it a go. I've got my sourdough starter in here. This is my discard. Melted butter and stir it together. Dump it in the pan. Spread it out nice and thin. Sprinkle some salt on it and into the oven. This girl is bathed, clean, looks like a princess. Look at me. Oh, well, I guess it works because your little hood has a princess tiara on it. Dressed like a princess and wearing a house coat. Clancy, Kieran, and Bailey ran out because we are trying to get our car working. The battery was dead, now the tire is flat, and we don't have a jack to even get it off the ground. So they ran out quick to go to the store, and they're going to pick up a new jack so that we have one in our trunk. And then hopefully we can get that tire off, and Clancy's dad told him how to fix it. So hopefully it's an easy fix. My timer's going off for my crackers. We're having a hard time adjusting to how much daylight we're getting. It's 5:30, so it's supper time. Tiggy's not back from the sledding hill yet, and it doesn't feel like supper time. For some reason this year, the daylight hours are kind of throwing us off. We only have 2 weeks until the time change though, and that will just change up everything again back to being almost dark at supper time, and then it will actually feel like supper time again. Do you guys struggle with the time change? Comment down below. I feel like they always talk about taking out the time change when it comes around, and then you kind of get used to it, and then they stop talking about it again. I wish that they would just go through with it and just quit the whole thing. Life would be so much easier. Our Tiggy girl is home! Just in time for supper. It's supper time. Your face is so red. Are you so heated up? Yeah. That moment when you go to take your snow pants off and you realize that you don't have any pants on underneath. Those snow pants are a really thick polar fleece lined, and I know for sure that Kieran wore them and Caden wore them, and now Tiggy is wearing them.
They're not waterproof.
No, they're getting too old, and we don't think that Addy will be able to wear them unless we get some sort of waterproofing. But because they're lined so thick with weather like this, it's really hard to wear them outside because they're just so hot. I remember the boys just sweating, so they typically disappear into the bathroom and just wear their under things in them because of the fact if you wear pants, you just are even way more sweaty. These are the crackers all done in the oven. This is Caden. Oh my goodness. It's one of those nights. I just made my family 2 large bags of pasta, and they're not hungry. So now I have a buttload of pasta left, and they're all done. It's okay, right? It'll make for easy lunches this week for the kids that are home at lunchtime. So not tomorrow, but like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Addy's home for lunch, and there should be enough noodles left over. Or else tomorrow night I can just make a pasta sauce and toss it at it, and that will make a super easy supper for tomorrow. I forgot to show the made crackers. This is all that's left, so that will attest to how good they are. Definitely will make them again. Super awesome way to use up sourdough discard. And they're really, really good. Nice and crunchy. And all this is sourdough discard and butter. A super easy way to use up discard. And now I don't have to make waffles all the time. Kato is memorizing the Gettysburg Address.
And doing good at it.
And doing good at it. He has not lost his memorization skills at all. I'm probably totally distracting him right now. The curtains are all messed up because the cat is terrified because Clancy brought his indoor hammock out. Are you comfy? Are you happy? Yeah? You're gonna watch terrible TV and... I really just wanna, if you just grab that right there and undo it while he's laying on it, I bet you it'd be funny.
I don't think so.
What do you think? Can I do it? Oh, okay. No, she's scared of the laundry basket. She's really just questioning everything about her life at the moment because Clancy brought this big pink thing in. She doesn't like you very much. I'm leaving Clancy and Bailey to watch their really weird sci-fi shows, and I'm gonna go watch something else like House Hunters or something really tame.
Do you want us to watch?
No, I'm serious. This is making me happy. This is perfect. I don't have to bore anybody with my great shows about Caribbean life or things like that nobody else actually enjoys watching. They just put up with it for my sake. and they can watch the things that they like because they are so alike. They like watching the weirdest shows, you guys. I love them, but I cannot watch the things that they like. And they like them so much the same that then they talk about it for days afterwards, and it's all good. I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm going to get into my PJs and I am going to watch TV in bed, which I like never do unless it's date night. Tomorrow is a new week. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to come back, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications to see when we post new vlogs. See you soon.